HarperCollins presents Close Your Eyes by Darren O'Sullivan. Read by Darren O'Sullivan. To Helen, because time is the most precious gift and one that you have given me. Prologue. Daniel, Sheringham, 5th of January 2018. Breathe, just breathe. That was all I had to do, and yet it was impossible. Lying on the ground, the cold seeping through to my back and chest, I stared up at the sky, unblinking, a sheet of nothingness stretching in all directions, flat and smooth and devoid of anything I could identify with, devoid of anything I could latch hope onto. Just grey. I looked anyway, for something, anything that meant there was more. My eyes stung. I needed to blink, but I didn't dare. I knew if I did, my eyes might not open again, and grey was better than the black of what was surely to come. Ironically, grey was the colour that made up my past, made up who I was, made up my memories. I had fought against it. Now, it was all I had left, the only thing to hold on to. Grey was a friend all along. Breathe, just breathe. The pain was too much, the knowledge of what was coming next too constricting. I knew I would pass out soon. I could feel it creeping up my arms and legs, a stillness as my extremities conceded defeat. The blood flowing from my body was unstoppable. It came from too many places. My life was leaking out, a milliliter at a time, forming a pool in which I lay. It warmed the concrete around me, inviting me to relax, to accept. And it didn't hurt. It didn't matter. I wasn't scared of what was next. Part of me knew it was inevitable. It didn't even matter where I went once I died. All that mattered was that life would continue. The storm would end, spring would come, summer would burn, and then winter would return. It would do for many, many years. There would be laughter and love. There would be success and change. There would be children growing to become adults who would have their own children one day. Then there would be peace as it came to an end, only to be replaced with another winter, another summer forever and ever. I was just a very small part of a much bigger picture. I was just a single paintbrush stroke on a canvas that was the entire world, a single small stroke of paint, one that was never very vibrant or colourful, more shading than subject. Just before I closed my eyes for the final time, there was a small gap in the grey, just enough for me to see beyond it. A small space of the brightest blue I had ever seen. Pure, untouched by the past 5 days. And that bit of blue, it told me everything would be okay for the one person that it was all for. And that was what mattered. 1 week earlier. Chapter 1. Daniel, Stamford, 29th of December 2017, 7:48 a.m. A long time ago I was told that the moments that were truly important in life were the moments we carry forward and recall on our deathbeds. Things like the perfect sunset, the moment we fall in love, a passing of someone dear. As I lay in my bed, I was doing exactly that, as coming from the room next door was the sound of Thomas and Katie talking and playing together. Their voices were my two most favourite sounds. Katie said something I couldn't quite make out, but whatever it was made Thomas laugh, and I couldn't stop myself from smiling. I wanted to join them, but not yet. First, I would use my senses as I'd been taught. It was a doctor who told me to let my subconscious take over when it mattered. A doctor who was one of the many I had 15 years ago in the days, weeks and months after I woke up in a hospital bed. But he was the only one I would never forget. He was the one who first told me what had happened and helped me understand my life had re-begun. He helped me make sense of the facts. I was a broken body that didn't know where it was, a broken body that didn't know its name. A broken body whose even more broken mind couldn't comprehend that it once had a past that it may never see again. Its memories, my memories, like all memories,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?